COD Mobile Season 7 just dropped a surprise that almost nobody expected. Test server pre-registration is now open, new weapons are getting closer, major gameplay upgrades are being discussed, and the developers have finally responded to dozens of community complaints. But here's the important part: one small mistake during registration could stop you from getting selected, and it's something iOS users specifically need to watch out for. So don't skip this video. Before we begin, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into everything you need to know. Let's start with what's actually coming in Season 7, because this changes how you should even approach registration. At the moment, only one thing is fully confirmed: a brand new weapon is coming. But according to current files and discussions, there are 3 weapons on the upcoming list: ISO Hemlock, Static HV, and Cronen Squall. Which one arrives first is still unknown. However, there's already a strong indicator: Static HV has reportedly been found inside the COD Mobile game files, which suggests it may be the first of the 3 to actually arrive. Now let's discuss something the community is extremely excited about, and this is where things get a little uncertain. TPP movement upgrades new leg animations and Verdansk. Right now, none of these are officially confirmed. However, there is one reason many players believe leg animations have a very high chance of arriving. The climbing system keeps receiving upgrades, and if developers continue improving climbing mechanics without adding proper leg animations, those new movements will look unfinished. New players would notice it immediately. That could create unnecessary negative feedback. So personally, I believe the chances of leg animations arriving are much higher than before. Of course, until Activision officially confirms it, treat this as an expectation, not a confirmation. But here's the thing: even if all of this arrives exactly as expected, none of it matters if you make the one mistake I mentioned at the start. So keep that in mind, because we're getting to it. Now let's answer another question I keep seeing everywhere. What about old weapon reworks? Honestly, I've spent a lot of time checking the Chinese community, forums, and discussions. So far, there are no confirmed leaks about classic weapon reworks. Nothing reliable has appeared yet. If that changes, you'll know here first. Speaking of community requests, recently almost every comment section has been filled with players asking for weapon reworks. And honestly, developers pay attention to demand. The louder the community asks for something, the higher the chance it eventually gets priority. So if there's a weapon, animation, or feature you really want upgraded, keep requesting it respectfully. Alright, now let's get into the registration process itself, because this is where that one mistake comes in, and it's already cost some players their spot. COD Mobile Season 7 test server pre-registration is officially open. If you've been waiting for the next test build, this is your chance to register early. The registration link is available in the description. Once you open the link, approve the first option and continue until you reach the game download page. Download the game completely, and don't go back until the download is fully finished. Once the download is complete, go back one step to the pre-registration page. You'll see the exact same screen shown in this video. From there, enter your Chinese phone number, your QQ ID or WeChat account, and finally, your Gmail address. Then simply tap done, and your pre-registration will be successfully completed. Now here's that one mistake I mentioned at the start, and it matters most if you're on iOS. iOS users, make sure you fill in your account and email information correctly when completing the questionnaire. This email address is what the game's official website will use to send you the download link email once the test server opens. If you enter the information incorrectly, you won't receive it, and you'll miss your access completely, even if you were selected. So double check that email before you submit. Now here's another important detail. The recruitment period officially runs from July 3rd until July 26th. During this time, players can submit their applications and wait for selection. According to the official schedule, the Season 7 test server is expected to launch in late July, so make sure you complete your registration before the deadline. Also remember, pre-registration does not guarantee access. Only selected players will receive an invitation. One day before the test server goes live, I'll upload a complete guide showing exactly how selected players can enter the server, so stay subscribed. Registration covered, now let's move to today's developer responses, because there's a lot the community has been asking, and some of it directly affects your experience right now. Global players will also receive the free Persona 5 Royal Series tickets event within the next few hours. The amount of free pulls is expected to be similar to other regions. The community manager also responded to a huge number of bug reports and player questions. One player said, "I hope to see Alejandro and Valeria in the Battle Pass. It would be amazing if you added these characters." The community manager agreed, calling them excellent characters and saying they also hope there's an opportunity to bring them into COD Mobile in the future. Another question asked why collaborations always end up inside expensive lucky draws. The response was interesting. The community manager explained that every collaboration includes free events, web store offers, and in this case, these are actually series armories, not lucky draws. They also said they hope collaborations can appear inside battle passes and additional options in the future. Players also reported Battle Pass XP not increasing after ranked matches. According to the developers, most cases are simply delayed progression instead of lost XP. They're asking affected players whether XP appears inside the match report or disappears completely. The new CP Sync event was also explained. Players can team up with friends or random teammates, spend COD points together, earn Persona 5 Royal points, unlock crates, and eventually receive COD points back through higher reward tiers. Now, here's a bug that's been frustrating a lot of players specifically. Another frustrating bug involves legendary and mythic skins downloading again even after HD resources are already installed. The developers admitted this is likely a bug caused by skin updates and confirmed they're working on reducing it. The returning legendary FFAR also received criticism. Some players argued too many people already own it. The response was simple. Many players missed the original event, so developers wanted newer players to have another opportunity. Battle Royale players also reported revive freezes and lag spikes. The community manager requested gameplay clips because they hadn't seen enough reports yet. However, another player confirmed experiencing the exact same issue. The long-running respawn and change class button bug was also discussed. Developers confirmed this is a known controller issue. It was reported again to the development team last week, and they hope a future hotfix will finally solve it. There was also confusion inside the Prestige store. The expected Prestige reward didn't appear correctly. Developers admitted something seems wrong with the store timing, and they're investigating. Here's where it gets messier. DMZ players had a lot to say this week. DMZ players also reported multiple problems. Bots teleporting enemies, attacking unexpectedly throwable switching bugs, and balance concerns around the Ultra Fennec attachment. The community manager confirmed these reports have increased significantly this week, and the team is actively working on fixes, although there is no release date yet. Another player encountered an unknown error while playing. Developers requested more information and suggested using the repair function from the login screen while they investigate. Multiplayer players also asked why almost no brand new maps have arrived recently. According to the community manager, the focus has been on reworks and returning fan-favorite maps because the game already has a massive map pool. However, they confirmed completely new multiplayer maps are coming soon, possibly next season. Another concern involves slower Battle Pass progression since Season 3. Developers said no progression values have been reduced, although a previous DMZ recon issue may have affected some players. They also confirmed that only one new mythic secret cache weapon is currently planned each year. Australian players also reported server routing problems that placed them into higher ping servers. Developers haven't found widespread evidence yet, but they're checking the reports. Finally, another strange gameplay bug may be connected to the combat axe skill. Developers experienced similar behavior during testing, although another player claimed the issue continued even after changing skills. For now, the team believes it's another bug and is asking everyone to keep sending reports. So here's the bottom line: registration is open. The deadline is July 26th. And if you're on iOS, that email mistake is the one thing that can cost you your spot even after getting selected. Fix that, and you're set for Season 7. Thank you for watching, Legends. Stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.